Hello, and welcome to Dark Sigma Studios. This is the third stream in a series of streams covering the development of a video game from conception to publication. I am the host, Raxmo, the back-end director at Dark Sigma Studios. So, get your beverages. I got mine. We're gonna get into it. So, last stream, as a little bit of a recap, I was going over. Now, I know. Alright, so, in the last stream, so in the last stream, I started to talk about doing the, let's see here. In the last stream, I started talking about handling the map and the tile set classes. Both of these are actually going to be completely removed, and I'll explain why. So, yeah, so I'll explain why later. So one of the major things that I did is set up the map class. Yeah, it should be twice the number of Jubilee Jams. Okay. Yeah, the entities will be... that'll be important at some point. These are going to be the important ones. So I'm going to put a little plus in front of them. Those are the ones that we're going to be focusing on first. So, helmets. Yeah, so I went over trying to handle the tile maps. I went over, let's see. Yeah, I went over starting with the tile maps. I went over that's pretty much it, actually. Cool. Pretty much all I did. Well, I mean, I talked about the actual dungeon generation a bit more. Going over modifying the concepts of the like going over the concepts of the Voronoi, yeah, like modifying the definitions of Voronoi to suit our needs. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see here. So I do need to. So I do need to go over a bit of a I do need to go over some channel updates. So I am changing my so I will be changing my schedule at work. So instead of doing streams on Sunday, I will be doing streams on Wednesday. I'll still be doing them once a week, and I'm thinking that I might, time permitted and all that other stuff, I'm going to absolutely do Wednesday streams. And they'll probably be later in the afternoon, just because I'm not going to be doing overnights anymore. So, yeah. And I might at some point start doing random streams throughout the week. Those will probably be later at night. After I get off work, and I'm not entirely sure if that's even going to be happening one way or the other. I don't know yet. It's a possibility. But on Wednesdays, I will be recapping everything that I did throughout the week, and then, that'll be pretty much it. Alright. So, 640. So, I guess. Alright, so we are going to be, we're going to be going over some planning out and stuff like that, and we're going to end up going over DLLs. That's why I'm saying that the tile map class and map class are both going to be completely removed. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not using those anymore. Dungeon isn't using anything, that's fine. So, DLLs. What are they? How are they used? So, DLLs. What are they? What are they used for? And how do you use them? So, DLLs are dynamic linked lists. They, dynamic linked lists, are containers for code. You basically just write a bunch of code in a DLL, and you can have other projects, multiple projects, external projects, just point to it. So it's kind of like if you are reading a Dungeons and Dragons module and it says, oh hey, it's a bugbear, turn to page 154 in the Monsters Manual. That's kind of like a reference to a DLL. Kind of. And yeah, so it's an external source for code. What are they used for? They're used for external sources of code, but they're used for situations where you would have multiple projects that need to use the same code base. For instance, in our case, we're going to be using 2 DLLs for, because we're gonna have to make a map editor, because I'm not gonna be making these maps hard coded and entirely programmatically, through just programming it in, because that's going to be really difficult to conceptualize. If I'm just looking at code, it's going to be really hard to design the level if I'm just typing everything out the hard way. So yeah, I don't think, wow, it does not show everything. That's concerning. Okay, but anywho, so like in our case, we're gonna have a map DLL and a tile set DLL. And also the map DLL will be referencing the tile set DLL because the maps will need the tile sets in order. We'll also have to get into sterilization, which is sterilization is a colossal pain in the neck. There's proper ways of sterilizing. There's improper ways of sterilizing, but we'll get into that. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna end up doing the sterilizations, because I'm probably going to want to convert, because I'm probably going to want to like save the, that's for later rack mode to figure out. This is explaining DLLs. Yeah, so they're used for a way that you don't have to like just copy paste a bunch of code, basically. That's really all that they're used for. Now, how do you use them? You use them by using. It sounds ridiculous, but it's really true. That's literally what this whole, using system.windows.controls, that is a DLL. And you can even go into what it is, but these are all like Windows created DLLs that are just like prepackaged and readily available. So you don't really need to worry about whether or not like you don't really have to worry about like downloading or installing these DLLs, which is great because they have a lot of functionality that is really useful for a bunch of things. So let's see. Alright, so no. So okay, alright. So okay, so the libraries that we're gonna end up doing, so I'm just gonna add, you can't see what it is that I'm doing, which is great, but I need to add a new project, and it's going to be a project for creating a class library that targets a .NET Core WPF application. What is half of this crap? Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is new to me, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do the WPF class library. So now between the two, since map is going to be using the tile set, and I'm going to be changing it from tile map to tile set. Tile map is a map. It's better to just say tile set. So tile set library. .NET Core 5.0. The name space is going to be tile set library. This is going to be. I'm actually going to move this to do. What? I can't. Oh. Wait, what happens if instead of that, I can do add existing item? And then in here, I say to do. Haha, I can do that. Okay, cool. And then from here, I can just delete that. Oh. Um. Hmm. That's fine. I'm just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. It's fine. So, yeah, don't do what I just did. Yeah, hands are yada 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 to be done. Bloody raw, and then select all, copy, and then paste and save. That's fine. All right. So class 1, this is going to be, instead of class 1, I'm just going to delete this class, and then I'm going to add a new item. It's going to be a class. We're going to call this tileset. In the tileset library, it's going to have the tileset class. Okay. So this is going to be targeting a bunch of things. I think I can actually get rid of all these usings. I'm gonna leave one space. Well, I'm gonna leave 2 spaces so I can put stuff in. So the tile set, I want to have the tile set library tile, or tile set library tile set library tile. I think in the same file, I think I'll be holding it all in the same file. Table designer? Graphics? What? What does graphics mean? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so I can do what? Notifications? I don't care about the notifications. Solution, Explorer, get changes. Can I? Can't expand that more? That's frustrating. Yeah, that's actually really nice. So now you can actually see things a lot nicer. So I think I want to have a tile set that's CS. Is the class. Do I want to have them all in different files? Because I am going to have, well, I can promote individual classes to new files anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, I'm also going to do public here. Public class, tile. I'm going to do that. In the tile set, so I can have a property, right? And I can have a getter and setter. Oh, yeah, the reason why I moved the to-do into the solution items is because I wanted to have, I didn't want the to-do to be packaged with the project. That's really the only reason why. We're not going to be using that for now. And we're not even going to be using these for now either. We're going to be focusing on this. Okay. So I also know that a lot of people don't like to live stream a lot of their code a lot because it just kind of gets in the way of things. But I think it's going to be a good way for me to maintain actually talking through things to figure stuff out. So the tile set is going to have a, I kind of wanted some of that actually. Yeah, system Windows shapes. I think Windows Media and Windows Media Imaging are going to be two things I'm going to need. So media Windows imaging. I think I'm going to need both of those because of the tile set. I also need to figure out yes, I'm a filthy American who spells serializing with a Z. Any of those who knows who I'm talking about, good on you. Why are you watching me? Oh yeah, because I've spent a year doing this same project 3 times over. This is the person who's doing this project 3 times over. Because I'm gonna need to serialize all that stuff, which also means that I need to be able to so serializing is a way to convert classes and objects into. Can I do a generic? Can I do C# generic objects? Is that a thing that I can do? A generic in C# is a type that uses objects of a different type. Oh, that's not. Objects, classless objects, anonymous types. Yeah. Anonymous types var v equals new amount. Oh, okay. It's actually really dope because I can just declare it as a var. What? Wait, what does select mean? Are you using the select clause of a query expression to return a subset of the properties from each object in the source sequence? Arrangement needs the link in C#. Do I need link? What? Implicitly typed local variables. Oh, God. What? Jesus Christ. C#. I'm learning so much. I hate this. Can I just do var in here? No. I can do dynamic. Test equals new. T equals 0. Y equals 1. I mean, it's not yelling at me. But this is a... These operations will be resolved at runtime. I don't necessarily want to do a dynamic, though, because it is... Can I just do that? No, because I need to do... Object test. Oh! Oh, that's so cool, because object is a type. Oh, the more you know. Okay, I did. Say setting libraries. Okay, cool. That's gonna be super helpful later on. Cool. I'll get to that later. So I want a bitmap. So I don't have a bitmap image, but I want to store it as a bitmap so I can serialize it. Image C sharp. Yeah, I don't want the XML ignore. Because everything about this is going to be okay. A system drawing bit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a lot of this stuff, converting things into byte arrays. So how do I want to do this? Because I feel like I want to package the serialized object. I want to package the image into the serialized object. Which means C# using convert bitmap to bitmap image source code project bitmap image curry question. That might be good. Convert image to bitmap image. Convert to bitmap image. Header display. That one is good. And then so the memory stream is kind of garbage. Oh. Bitmap source. What is the bitmap source class? And use it as the source of an image control. Okay. So I can convert the bitmap image okay. What? And uses it as the source of an image control. Okay, so... Okay, interesting. Good. I don't have any drop frames. I also don't have anyone watching. Live, at least. Derived classes. Okay. So bitmap image inherits from bitmap source. But I also want to imaging create bitmap image source from H bitmap. Yeah, it's going to leak a bunch of... I don't want leaks. using image format.bp. Okay, so this is a lot of like memory streaming stuff. P invoke delete object. Oh. Delete objects. Loading it from memory stream is not the greatest time. Okay. So I want to package the bitmap into the saved tile set file. Now, what information do I want to serialize and deserialize? That's the thing. Because I can serialize the bitmap. What I'm going to have to do is deserialize that bitmap. Well, yeah, because I want to figure out what I cannot serialize. This is really terrible. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah, okay. Because I need to mark these. What? Eh? Oh, okay. I need using system. Cool. That's fine. Tags. Bloody hell. And C sharp. Bitmap class. What? System.jar. And using system draw. Are you bloody kidding? Why? What? Huh? Is it not? Oh, bitmap doesn't have... It has 0 arguments. That's fine. Oh, so I need to have... What, the pointer or something? I'm not entirely sure if I cooked my breakfast fully either. Yay, no one's in the street. Alright, so I know that I need to have... I better be able to serialize a bitmap. If I can't serialize a bitmap, I'm gonna be bloody pissed. Don't tell me this. Data contract serializer? System at runtime, serialization? We'll probably need to use that. Yeah. Sometimes programming is not easy. There's a lot of things that you need to keep in mind. Alright, here we go. Bloody hell. I don't know if I have enough beer for this. Definitely not taking a shot, that's for sure. Oh, how long? Little, less than an hour. Oh. I don't know why I was moving that mouse like it was a normal mouse, but whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna go in. Bitmap source. Hopefully, bit set. Source set, maybe? What do I want to name it? Bloody hell. Because I don't want to have the tile set to have a property called tile set. Because I also want to have like an array or a list or a list of tiles source set. B image. I guess. Using system dot collections dot generic. do, I believe. List of tile. Tile list equals new. Be image. The bitmap image can be uninitialized. Because when creating it, it can become initialized. Because the constructor is going to. So when we create a new one, the constructor is going to end up populating a lot of these things, which means the list can be uninitialized as well. And is that all that we need? Because when we create the tile map, when we create the tile set, we want to have information. Because what's going to hold the main data? I'm going to leave it like that for now. This isn't very useful. And that's not very useful either. I don't want that like that. Hello from Jug. Know this place? Okay. So, the tile. So the object. So for one, it'll be object index. And the index will have an X and a Y. No, it'll be an int X, int Y. Fine 0. We'll initialize that to 0, 0. Wait, what? Ah, helps if I do that. What? I was just looking at this. What do you mean? What? What? I was just... C#. This object. Oh. What new? X, comma, Y? Y equals 0? Yeah, because... Wait, but can I do... provides a convenient way to encapsulate a set of read-only properties into a single object, without having to explicitly define a type first. The type name is generated by the compiler and is not available at the source code level. The type of each project is inferred by the compiler. This is not going to help me. Alright. Because what I want to do is have something along the lines of, say, like tile list at index 0 dot index dot x. Like, right, I want to have the I mean, I should probably rename this as tiles. Right, because I want to have like dot index dot x, and I don't necessarily want to be using a bunch of extra garbage in all that, because I want that to be an int. I don't want to cast it as an int, and I want to I mean, they will be. Because if I wanted it to be like a double or a float, I'd have to explicitly declare that it is such. Because if I just have a normal number, then it should be fine. Wait. And each tile in a tile set isn't going to be mutating the type of its index properties. Right? Can I nest properties? It's not very helpful. Because I'm still going to be having to hold those. Because they are read-only, I cannot. Because I can't mutate them. Which means when I create the tile, let's see if I can do this. Can I do that? I can. So I have the object index, the index object. While I have been programming for years, I'm not very advanced. And so I have the index object. I can also have the size object, because I want to have the oh, but Yeah. Because here it'll be the indexed on the source image of this tile's location, right? Because we can also do things like having scrolling tiles if we wanted to, or animated tiles if we wanted to. So we can hold two booleans that describe those. We can have animated scrolling tiles. And that's going to be like a formatting thing. For instance, bool is animated. Bool is scrolling. I mean the tile set could hold the information for the size of the tiles. Because within a tile set, all the tiles in a tile set are going to be the same size. Unless we want to have dynamically shifted... No, we can't really do that. Unless, like, the tile encompasses multiple tiles. But that sounds like a colossal pain in the neck. So we can actually promote this to up here. I mean, and so far, this can be a struct. Oh, but we want it to pass by reference. We don't want it to pass by. We don't want this to pass by we want this to pass by reference, not by value. Same thing with the tile set. Because we want to be able to mutate things a lot more cleanly and clearly, I think. I mean, we're not going to be really doing a lot of math and stuff, and we want to be able to reference the tile directly, so we want to be able to return the actual reference to the overarching thing. Right? Think so. So we just want the index of the tile, because that will reference the location in the image source. And basically be stamping out the image source. We're going to be using the bitmap image. Or do we need to? Or do we need to? Or do we want this tile set to be holding the referenced bitmap image? Because we don't necessarily need it, do we? Mm, no. Um, yeah, because this is going to have a list of the tiles. We could make an array. Because when we create the tile set, we'll be feeding it the size of everything. So let's just call this a tile array. Because arrays are just better than lists, speed-wise. They're more performant than lists. So whenever you can, you want to use arrays over lists whenever possible. I've just been using lists a lot because um, they change dynamically. You can change a list dynamically very easily, which is like a dynamic array. There's also linked lists, which have a much stronger overhead on them than lists do, because the way that lists do is they change their capacity based off of how much information is on there. Just by doubling it every single time it reaches a certain threshold, it doubles the length, it doubles the size of the array, and reallocates the array. Computer science stuff. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just using arrays over lists whenever possible because I'm not going to be changing this very much. I'm just going to be like initializing it once, and I can already figure out whether or not it is or not. Basically, because I can feed it the size of each of each tile, and then I can divide that by the width of the source image. So you get the X size, and then I multiply that by stuff. Is this really it for all of that? Because these are going to be defaulted to false. C sharp default value. Full default value. Yeah, default value is 0. Okay. That's what I figured. So, this is going to be the default situation because it's going to default to false. And this is just the tile set. I haven't even gotten into the map itself. I mean, the only time that we're going to be accessing the tile class is from within the tile set. What is actually going to be returned? Because this is all well and good. But so how is this going to be used? I think this is a good starting point. So let's go to the Solution Explorer and let's add not a new folder. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, remove that. I didn't want to do that. New project. This is going to be a WPF application. And then this is going to be the tile set editor. Yeah, .NET Core current. So main rule.xaml. So let's immediately change the background to don't want a grid. I mean, do we want a grid or do we want a view box? I don't necessarily want a dock panel. I mean, we can change it to a whole ass rectangle if we wanted to. Cool, so much information there. That's dope. The view box control is used to stretch or scale a child element. So a viewport. What about the WPF viewport? Okay, miscellaneous. Hmm. Um. I have way too many things up. Ew. Scroll viewer. Yeah, I'm gonna call this. That's fine. Because I want to be able to because I want the canvas is nice, but I also don't exactly know how I feel about it. Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try dropping in a rectangle. And I'm gonna say 1000 with 1000. And then the properties, I'm gonna say the background is going to be a gradient. And what kind of gradients? That kind of gradients. And I should be able to scroll right? Yeah. Hopefully? Oh yeah, hops fire. Is there a way that I can run this particular thing? No, I wanna hit a start. That works. Okay, so the scrolling works. but only vertical scroll. And I want to have vertical and horizontal scrolling. Horizontal. God. Where is this? Oh God. What? All the way at the top? Is that gonna work? Yeah, it did. Cool. Which means... what? I mean... Enable shift scrolling? How do I change that? Common content rectangle data context is enabled. Drop. Gets a set of it can be used as the target of a drag and drop operation. Force cursor. It doesn't really have a lot of help with stuff. Yeah, because I think the text is, yeah, that's just the... Interesting. WPF shift scroll. Mm-hmm. Eh. Oh, bloody bollocks, hell. How much do I care about this? I mean, okay. How much do I just want to copy paste code just to make things work? You know, I'm just gonna be a. I'm gonna be a filthy thief. Let me do that. Then I'm gonna hop into here. And I'm just gonna do that. That's what happened. Okay. That's actually okay. Cool. Do. Hangfire core. Uh. Mm. Okay. Do I actually need this? I'm just gonna do that. And see if it crashes. And no, I do not. Excellent. What? Why? The attachable property? Okay. I actually am going to do that. I'm going to do that. No, let's still leave that. Okay. Then I actually don't care about this. This is going to be too much of a pain in the neck to actually figure out, so... Um, yeah, I know, I don't care enough about that. I'm just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. I would really like to be able to shift scroll, but I can't be bothered. And the scrolling behavior is fine. Because I want to be able to scroll. This needs to build. Actually, I want to build the whole last solution. All three are up to date. Oh my god. Cool, I've been wanting to try and bloody do that for so long. Yeah, you just kind of right click and you go to scroll bar options, and then in there it says behavior, and then use map mode for vertical scroll bar. And this way we can actually see what's going on. And so I can click and scroll to it, which is great. It's super useful. So I also want to do Solution Explorer. No, I want to do using no, I don't want to use using tileset editor. I want to say using tileset. Okay. The Solution Explorer. Oh, using tile set library. And then in order to do that, okay. Solution Explorer, tile set editor, dependencies. Add project reference to tile set library. Okay. And then using tile set library. That's what I want to do. Because what I'm going to have to do is... that's not what I wanted. And just as a test, I'm going to say tile set test equals new said new tile set. Because what I want to do is I want to be able to say I don't know, open up a... Wait, can I drop in? Hello? What happened to my toolbox? Um, hello? Why is this broken? Cool, so the toolbox is broken. That's neat. It's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay, that fixed it. I don't understand what happened there. And I wanted a document viewer, I think. I don't know if that's actually what I wanted. maybe. Find out what this is. Let's find out about the document, shall we? Oh. More research. WPF document. Alright, what's this? Oh. That is not real. Okay. Delete. God, I forgot how to do, like, the whole... because there's, like, the tab control, the whole menu. WPF menu. Menu control. Oh. Okay. So if I go in and I say dock pin, and then I say dock panel dock hob. Wait, is that in? Yeah, and then in here I have the menu. Dock panel. Wait, what? Dock equals up. Okay. Interesting. Because I could also have the dock panel differently. Right? I don't... get it. Oh, it's actually... because the dock panel is gonna have things? Hmm. I mean, this is probably totally the wrong way of doing this. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. And the menu item. Let's figure out how to do this. Menu item header. Header is equal to file. And then menu item command. Oh, why is it underscore? I'm gonna do underscore. Menu item command equals crap. Load image. What do you mean? Oh, I need an underscore? Okay, whatever. Okay. Why? Cannot convert? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Then what happens here? What? What? What is wrong? Why is this not working? And do I need to... What? What? Okay. Okay, screw you. It's not giving me anything. I need command. What? Ah, that's okay. Okay. Now I'm starting to understand. Okay. Header equals... Okay, now I get it. So the command are specific commands, like new, etc., etc., etc. So I can have new here. I can do a menu item, header equals load image, right? So I can do header command new and things along those lines. Oh, you mother trucker. What? Is that correct? Okay, so that's 10. And that's 10. And then in the XAML, I can say... the dock panel, I want to unlink that, and I want to link that. I don't want that, though. I want to align that But height 14. Oh god, what is it turning on? Okay. So I can do all of that. Okay. Zero. And zero. You guys can't see what it's looking like, but I mean, I can figure it out later. More beer. I'm out. So, I'm not very well versed in any of this garbage. Okay, that's fine. Do I have... I have, like, nothing done. Making a game is not the easiest thing on the face of the planet. It's fine. I'm gonna commit and push. Oh, bloody bollocks. Okay. Let's look at what branches, commit, look at the last commit, look at this one. Okay. Oh. You just kind of yeeted all that into oblivion? Cool. I'm gonna get changes completed. Well, I'm gonna say finish tile set class, finish tile class. Tile set editor, map editor. I'm gonna have those be in there. Oh. So I can do that. Oh God, I feel like my brain is just leaking out of my ears right now. Ah, how do people do this? Oh yeah, they're awake. They have more stimulants than me. Okay. So, when clicking on the item, because when I have the new, when I create a new tile map, so I'm going to create a new tile set. I want to load in an image. I want to data. Load in the tile set image. Load in source image, and then I want to populate the tile set data. means set tile size. Yeah, it's good. Bloody hell. Wait, do I even need all this? Yeah, I do, because I need to be able to flag a tile as... Do I also need to be able to flag a tile as... bool is decoration. Because I want to be able to flag it as decoration. I mean, it would be a lot better if I just had async with byte and then reference these individual things as because if I had flags, then instead of individual bools, because each bool is technically actually a whole byte, so that's 3 bytes of data. I mean, I don't really care about the memory allocation that much. I'm not gonna really have all that many files. I mean, yeah, I could cut that down by 1/3 of the bytes. I could do that shit, shift magic. What's kind of sad is that I would have a lot of these kinds of issues if I was using like Unity, basically. Maybe arguably less because it already has a tile map system that it can use, and then it's not even like Godot or anything like that. Okay. God, I really do feel like my brain is fried. The decoration flag, do I need the decoration flag? I mean, the decoration flag will help allocate what, like, Z layer. Uh, like, all that I really need to do, because it also depends on whether or not I want to, because I'm like, I feel like I'm generalizing this too much, right? Since I'm making this game, I can set up the tile sets however I personally feel like, meaning that I can maintain a particular, like, I can maintain a predefined format for the images, which means that I could just make a, I can basically just make like a console application that does this, like, super easily. And I still don't. I spent 2 hours basically doing nothing. Yeah, I've basically spent 2 hours doing nothing. Alright. So, I create a tile set. A new tile set. And then go to definition. And then I want to be able to open up a file. WPF, open file, dialog. Oh, that's just a thing that happens. Cool. I'm cool with that. Then here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's if I want to do multiple files. I don't care about multiple files. I'm gonna use the Microsoft Windows 32 namespace. Yeah. Using Microsoft Windows 32. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do non-invocable member to open file. Hello. What? Ow. What? Oh. Well, that was an interesting cut. Mm. Using system. Oh. I'm just gonna do this. I don't even care. This is a colossal pain in my neck. Ah, that's an art file. Ooh. Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Alright, I've been bashing my skull against this far too much. I think I'm gonna be done. I didn't really have any views this time, so it's fine, it's whatever. Um, Leave some comments. Hopefully streams in the future will be a little bit less chaotic and just not really going anywhere, because I'm probably going to be a little bit more alert. Um, so yeah, I'm just going to end the stream here. For those watching this mess, thanks. Leave a like, leave a comment. If you have any tips or whatever, that would be super dope. For this video or other videos, you know, I'll be keeping an eye on the comments and all that stuff anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess that'll be it. Bye.